From the city of Lakes, Minnesota, I'm Blake Suniga, courtside with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We're ready to call the action tonight.
And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups.
Playoff atmosphere in the building tonight. Two of the elite teams in the WNBA squaring off.
This is as good as it gets. There's only a few teams in the league on this level.
Yeah, and you know what? To me, this is a preview of the playoffs. You know, if they don't meet in the postseason, I'll be shocked. And guys, the energy in this arena with these fans is going to be off the charts.
Pass to Williams. Ride with the ball. Off target from outside.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Sykes outside. And here's Austin. And fouled hard that time. Get 2 shots at the line. It's going to be on Nafisa Collier.
After tearing her ACL twice in college, some may have quit, not Brittany Sykes, who ended up leading her school to a national title game.
That one's off.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA. We're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Well, Washington went 19-21 in the 2023 season, falling in the first round to the Liberty.
Yeah, getting swept by the eventual runner-up in New York. The Mystics going 19-20 in the expanded 40-game regular season. They ended up the 7th seed. Typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Shot clock at 6. And she makes that one.
Well, this is how you finish inside. Brittany Sykes going up with confidence.
Now here's Williams. Collier outside. To the middle. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
Sykes right side. And it's Austin missing.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And they take the lead.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Here's Sutton. Dolson covered by Collier. Back to Austin. Poked loose. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's McBride. She's guarded by Angsler. Collier outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Love the versatility in the pick and roll. Collier can either set the screen or work off the screen.
And here in the first, 3 minutes in. Pass to Austin. Sykes. To halt the run. And it's Austin missing. The Lynx with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Don't underestimate Collier's ability as a distributor. She'll make passes that make you say, wow.
Pass to Dolson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Here's Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. Now here's Austin. That one falls coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
But you all see that pin area. Hit belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
Smith outside. To the inside. Collier with it. Working on Dolson. Right outside. Here's Williams. And no good to start the night, missing her first attempt. To the paint. Austin. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Sutton. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The bank shot, no good. Here's Smith. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
And here is Sykes. Down low, Austin. And it's Collier with the rebound. Pass to Carlton. Now Williams.
And stolen by Brittany Sykes.
Here's Sutton. Sykes with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up the 3. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
And a 2020 third-round pick. Showed Sutton was actually out of the league until 2023.
She only played 12 games in the Wubble. She wasn't in the W in 2021 or 2022. But Sutton had a monster year 2023 in Phoenix. She was actually top 10 in the entire league in assists.
For 3, Kayla McBride. Rebounded by the Mystics.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Sykes up top, covered by Smith. Pass to Angsler. Sutton. 6 to shoot. Here's Dolson. And Carlton pulls it down. So the Lynx now. It's a 5-point game. Collier gets the bucket.
With fancy handles and the confidence to create, Nafisa Collier is exceptional offensively.
Now Sutton. Pass to Sykes. Austin, covered by Smith. Now here is Sykes. He's covered closely. And that one's good. Austin.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Smith outside. Collier with it. Guarded by Dolson. The shot by Collier, no good. Here's Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Sykes. For 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Smith outside. Collier. Rebounded by Sykes. Here's Sutton. Pass to Angsler. And here's Austin. Brittany Sykes outside. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's Minnesota. Williams. She's guarded by Sykes. Williams with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 to shoot. Right outside. The tray. Drops in the tray.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Angsler. Here's Austin.
It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Shoots the three.
Again, Brittany Sykes missing.
And here are the Lynx now, leading by 5. Collier uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Here's Sutton.
Pass to Sykes.
Dolson. And here's Sutton.
From deep. Does not find the hole. Her second miss, and she is now 1 for 3. Collier with it. Makes it off the glass.
Well played right there. There's no question which team has the momentum.
It does look like this lead is headed north.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Sykes with the bucket.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy, but she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
Collier outside. McBride cans it from downtown.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here is Sykes.
She's got 9. Pass to Sutton.
Inside. Now here is Sykes. Defense right on her. The shot, no good.
And here's Carlton.
Collier, guarded by Dolson.
Back to Smith.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, they couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Now here is Sykes.
Again, Brittany Sykes missing.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And that one's good.
They built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Austin.
Now here is Sykes. Can they get it?
The rebound by Courtney Williams.
And here are the Lynx now. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Collier.
She's guarded by Angsler.
Now Collier. Shoots over Angsler. Again, Minnesota.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lynx ahead, up by 15. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And for the Lynx, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And when you look at this Washington team, they hang their hat on defense. That's the priority.
Yeah, last year they were 4th in defensive rating. They have a great coaching staff that helps with scouting reports, defensive schemes that we'll see. And the Mystics do a great job, executing those scouting reports.
Here's Melbourne.
Pass to Sykes from past the arc.
And Peely pulls it down.
So the Lynx now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Now Miller. Back to McBride. Now Heidemann.
6 on the shot clock.
Shepard the screen.
Expanding her range. That shot, no good.
And here's Washington. Sykes left side. Pass to Melbourne. Edwards with it. Melbourne. Sykes. Healy defending.
Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she could try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
So it's Washington now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Sykes with the bucket.
So opportunistic in transition. When Sykes hustles down the open floor, she's gonna be rewarded for it.
Outside Miller.
Trying her luck from deep. That one doesn't drop. We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter.
Now here's Angsler.
Tight defense on her. Connects from three-point range.
Just a pure score. Sykes lights up the scoreboard in various ways. Makes her hard to stop.
Outside Miller.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here.
And here's Heidemann.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter.
Pass to Melbourne.
Sykes outside from downtown.
And Peely pulls it down.
Here's Minnesota. Nothing offensively from them yet in this second quarter.
Now here's Miller. He's guarded by Angsler. Pass to Kone.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And here is Sykes. McBride covering. Sykes, no good. Now Shepard. Heidemann.
McBride with the ball. The three-pointer, no good. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Once inside, Sykes commits to the play. She'll work around contact if she has to.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me, she averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. She could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
Pass to Heidemann. Kicks it out to Smith. Williams.
She's guarded by Sykes. Tries to snap the cold streak. Courtney Williams, and that's good.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Here's Kune.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Sykes. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Now Heidemann.
On the wing, Kayla McBride. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
First free throw is good.
Well, Kayla McBride is a good free throw shooter. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
Now Melbourne.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Pass to Kone.
Sykes with the ball. The 3 is up. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Collier with it. 15 points in the game.
Outside Williams.
Back to Collier.
Outside Williams.
Clock at 6. Pass to Carlton. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Sykes outside. Dolson sets a screen. Sykes, no good. And here are the Lynx now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shot's good by Smith.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Pass to Sykes. And she uses the glass on the layup.
This is when Sykes is at her best. Attacking, going fiercely at the hoop.
Now McBride. The screen by Collier. And the Lynx, another 3.
Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
Washington calls timeout.
One thing about Napheesa Collier, she's great at many things. She's not a specialist. She's well-rounded.
Well, how about this? I mean, she's been top 10 in the league in scoring, rebounding, steals, blocks. I mean, that's more of the 5 major food groups. She gives you everything at a high level.
Mystics making a switch here.
Pass to Sutton.
Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot.
Here's Sutton.
And it's Courtney Williams with the rebound. Out to the wing. Collier outside. Kicks it out to Smith. Collier. Offline from top of the key jumper. Now here's Dolson. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Pass to Sutton. Now Melbourne. Here's Sutton.
Now Dolson. McBride covering. Now here is Sykes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Kayla McBride. She's got 14. Good on the triple.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Here's Melbourne. Dolson, covered by Smith.
Back to Sykes. Lays it up and banks it in.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Here's Minnesota, leading by 12. Now here's Collier. D right on her. To the middle. Shot's good by Smith.
Tremendous read by Collier, working the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Sykes. 28 points for her. The shot comes out. Outside Williams. Smith left side. Pass to Carlton. From outside the arc. Another three for Minnesota.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Here's Austin. And here's Sutton.
Here's Dolson. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. For three, Kayla McBride drills the three-pointer.
What a half she's having from beyond the arc. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
Now Sykes. Pass to Melbourne.
They need this. And it's Collier with the rebound.
Courtney Williams for three. And it's Austin with the rebound.
The Mystics really having a tough go here. Here's Dolson. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for her. 1 for 4 shooting.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Now here's Williams. Had a nice open look right there.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Austin.
And it's Kayla McBride with the foul.
That is her first foul of the game.
And the Mystics making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sutton. Here's Engsler.
She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Sykes. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here's Collier. Guarded by Dolson. Back to Collier.
Screen by Smith.
The three ball. Another three for Minnesota.
Because of Collier's ability to space the floor, she gives her team a deeper offensive identity.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Pass to Engsler. Austin.
And here is Sykes. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by Smith. The shot. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Top delivering the blowout. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Sykes with a strong contribution so far in this game.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Here's Sutton. Angsler with it. Pass to Austin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sykes. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls. So the Lynx now. Here's Carlton. Back to Collier. With the floater. And the layup is up and in.
Fantastic floater from Collier. Once you get inside that 10-foot mark, the teardrop is a great shot to use.
Pass to Sykes. From the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Williams. Collier outside for 3. The shot, no good. So it's Washington now, trailing by 19. To the paint, Austin. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it.
Mystics ball.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Sykes outside. To the inside. And it's Austin missing.
Credit to D there. Got her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Here's Carlton. 9 points in the game.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Washington calls timeout. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Sykes outside, down low. Dolson. Another shot, and she lays it up and in.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And down it goes. 2 points.
Simple game plan. Collier's teammates need to keep getting it to her. She's feeling it, going to town on the defense.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Sykes. Dolson. Six on the shot clock. And here's Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. Sutton with the bucket.
Sutton. 3.
built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Pass to McBride. Launches it. The Mystics pull it in. Here's Sutton. Sykes outside to the paint. Angsler, 5 to shoot. And here's Sutton. 6 points for her.
Another good rebound. And we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Now here's Williams. 16-point lead. The screen by Collier. Carlton shot is off.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Dolson with it. Covered by Collier. Sykes outside. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Great to see the mid-range still used. Sykes loves this area of the court. It really fits her game.
Outside Williams. Pass to McBride. Smith. Screen by Smith. Shoots. And the basket by Collier.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Now Sutton. Austin with it. It's hauled in by Smith. Now the Lynx with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Now here is Sykes. 37 points for her. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Lynx. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Angsler. 5 on the clock. Now Sykes. Edwards, covered by Smith. Brittany Sykes for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Don't underestimate the effectiveness of Sykes' jumper. If she gets a clean look, her teammates trust her to convert.
Collier outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
Now here is Sykes. He has 40. Here's Melbourne. Pass to Austin. It's hauled in by Smith. Right outside. Shepard up top. To the inside. Williams lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Pass to Edwards. Angsler. Sykes with the ball. Rebound by the Lynx. Inside. Shepard with it. Austin's there. Outside Williams. Collier. Foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Great effort getting to the line from Collier. Part of what makes her so good, she can battle inside and hit those outside shots.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, 3-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line, so it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks.
Good on the second free throw.
And the last time the Mystics won a playoff series was in 2019 when they won it all.
Well, they got bounced in the opening round last year, which makes it 3 of the last 4 years where they've lost in the first round. The Mystics just haven't been able to replicate that 2019 run.
Pass to Kone.
From deep.
And that one falls. It's Brittany Sykes with the feed.
Everything you could possibly want in a guard, Brittany Sykes is a tremendous distributor.
Outside Miller.
To the left side wing. Now here's Collier.
She's covered by Edwards. Shepard the screen.
Courtney Williams for 3.
And it's Austin with the rebound. And here's Melbourne.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
And that one's good. Austin.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Heidemann. Here's Collier. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Sykes outside. Up top, it's Austin. Yes, it's good.
Remarkable focus from Austin, refusing to let the defense alter her shot.
Here's Minnesota.
Outside Miller. Collier. She's covered by Edwards. Back to Miller. Collier. It's Diamond Miller on the wing.
Courtney Williams for 3. It's good from long range.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Sykes outside.
Kone.
Back to Sykes. Shoots over Williams.
Sykes, no good. Now here's Shepard.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Heidemann. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by Sykes. And Washington has possession. They trail by 16.
Screen by Austin.
The 3.
They grab their own miss.
Goes back up. Off on the layup.
It's Diamond Miller on the wing.
Back to Collier.
Yes, and it's Diamond Miller picking up that assist.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Pass to Sykes.
Now here's Austin.
To the middle. It's Melbourne.
And it's Collier with the rebound. Outside Miller.
Pass to Heidemann. She tries for 3. The three-pointer is on target. Sykes outside.
Here's Kone.
Now Sykes. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Lynx on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Welcome back. 4th quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. The Mystics on offense. Lets the floater go. Pass to Kone. Minnesota grabs the miss. It's Diamond Miller on the wing. She's guarded by Angsler. And the basket by Miller.
When she gets it in her head that she's going to score, it's very hard for the defense to do anything about it.
Sykes outside. To the inside.
Kone. And Peely pulls it down.
Here's Minnesota. Out to the right wing. Shepard.
She's covered by Edwards.
Down low. And the basket by McBride.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here is Sykes. And she drops in the layup off glass.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Here's Peely.
That's a frustration foul right there.
And that's not her best moment. Obviously, no one on their team is happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking it out on your opponent.
And we made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Now Heidemann shoots from 12. Rebounded by Sykes. Out to the wing.
Pass to Angsler.
Sykes up top. Shot clock at 2. The shot off that time. So the Lynx now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Diamond Miller going in. Yep, that goes.
And just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
For those joining us, 4th quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Sykes. There's the 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
Great vision from the very unselfish Emily Angsler. She is really all about the team.
Outside Miller.
Tries a 3.
They get it back.
To the paint.
Shoots over Angsler. Miller can't get it to go.
And here's Washington.
Angsler with it.
Oh, the rejection by Diamond Miller. And she gets it back. Inside, Sykes. And she banks in the layup. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the 4th. Pass to McBride. Here's Heidemann. Back to McBride. 5 to shoot.
There's a screen by Miller.
Kayla McBride, and that's good.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Here's Kune. Screen by Sykes.
Over McBride.
Sykes, no good. Pass to Miller. Shepard with it. Now here's Peely.
Over Sykes.
And shots good by Peely.
He knows how to move the ball around the floor. Shepard is pretty good at finding her targets.
The Mystics on offense. Sykes outside. Close one. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jessica Shepard.
On the drive, Sykes can be so fast. That puts pressure on the defense, and then they end up fouling her.
Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one.
And as the WNBA continues to grow, the leadership we're seeing throughout the league has been great.
Both on the players and league sides. Some great people in charge, doing what's right for the future.
Absolutely, Brian. And the big thing, everybody's on the same page. They all want to advance the sport, advance the league, and continue to just be an elite product.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games in the Lynx. They missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took their game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
Here's Melbourne.
To the inside.
And stolen by Shepard. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Heidemann.
To the paint. Shepard, good.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Here's Melbourne.
Pass to Dolson.
Sutton. Austin with it. Peely defending. And Peely pulls it down.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
And here's Heidemann.
That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Brittany Sykes.
Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Williams. Brittany Sykes for 3.
Minnesota grabs the miss. Here's Williams. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
So it's Washington now. Pass to Dolson. Sykes outside.
Screen by Austin.
Sykes right side. Clock at 4.
And here's Sutton.
The 3-pointer off the mark.
And here's Shepard. On the wing, Courtney Williams.
Lets it go from deep.
And it's Austin with the rebound.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Pass to Dolson.
Now Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. Screen by Austin.
Shot to stop the drought.
Sutton, no good.
Here's Minnesota.
Now here's Shepard. Now Heidemann.
Shoots a 3. Unable to get that one to go.
Here's Sutton. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Dolson. Here's Sykes. Dolson with the screen. Bangs home the trifecta.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's McBride. But they'll get another chance. Back to Williams. Shepard the screen. Three-pointer. Williams can't get it to go. Sykes outside. Pass to Sutton. Austin. Dolson up top. The three. It's hauled in by Williams. And here are the Lynx now. Now Heidemann. From beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. So it's Washington now. Here's Melbourne. Pass to Sutton. Now here's Austin. Screen by Austin. Brittany Sykes outside. Minnesota grabs the miss. And here's Heidemann. Right outside. Now Williams. Healy with the screen. Down low. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Sutton. And here's Austin. Sykes. McBride covering. Brittany Sykes attacking. Dolson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Another reason you want Dolson on your team. She can turn a missed basket into points. Tremendous effort on the boards.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Heidemann. There's the triple. And the Lynx another three. Now Melbourne. Sykes outside. Dolson. Count it.
And you're seeing the selflessness from Brittany Sykes right there. She is all about doing whatever is best for the team.
McBride outside. Pass to Shepard. Back to McBride. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now here's Dolson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Heidemann. Back to McBride. Three-pointer. Sutton with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Dolson. Shepard pulls it in. Pass to Williams. See the Lynx taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.